Welcome to the latest video. Today we're going to be doing final touches to a game, like it's adding lava. First we're just going to go and add a tag to a player. This is because of code we did yesterday in enemy script, which allowed the enemy to push the player away. But it worked by finding the tag on the player, and if that tag was there then it could push. So now we're just going to go play. Just a few technical issues. There we go. So if we play, we should be able to push like that, and that's pretty cool. It's good. So, cool. And don't worry, by the end, when there's more enemies, the enemy will try and push the player off the side more. This is just because there's only one, so it's trying to circle around the player. There we go. So, let's actually go and create a new script called lava. We're gonna quickly open it, and there we go. Oh, I'm just gonna have to remove the scene manager, play game, and play .example and play game .reset lines of code, because those are for my UI, which is the user interface, which basically means it will go to a different scene when you finish the game. But let's just add the destroy player line back, and there you go. Now you can copy this code. So pause the video. This is basically saying if when collided with, if it's the player, destroy the player, but if it's the enemy, destroy the enemy. So it's quite simple code. And it's getting, at the start it's getting the player and the enemy. Okay, there you go. Save script and go back into main mode, Unity. We're just going to add the script to lava. We're going to set the player and the enemy game object. Save. And boom. Ooh. There we go. If you look on the left hand hierarchy, the player and the game object, player and the enemy have been destroyed, which is what we wanted. Now we're going to actually create a new empty game object called the enemy manager. And then just going to create a second empty game object called the spawn point, enemy spawn point actually. Okay, so we have the two things, and we're going to make that make the enemy spawn point a child and manager. Then we're going to create a new script called enemy spawner. So just copy this down. So basically this means first it makes an array of transforms, which are positions, called spawn point. And then it finds the game object of the enemy prefab. And then we starts a coroutine, which is like a thing on the side, do check. And then it spawns an enemy, so there will be 2 enemies at the start. And then in do check, it's basically saying it spawns a new enemy, then it waits 5 seconds, then it spawns a new enemy, and waits 5 seconds. And spawns enemy, it's just placing the enemy prefab at the location. So that is the enemy spawner script. It's quite simple. Okay, there we go. We can just go back into the Unity, and we're going to attach the enemy spawner script to the enemy manager. And we're going to put that there. And then we're going to change it and keep that like that. Oh, I've got some errors. I don't know what. I don't know what those errors are about. Oh, we're in play mode, so we're gonna have to quickly remake the spawn manager and spawn point. That's a good lesson of why you should never do anything in play mode because it resets afterwards. So yeah. There you go. Quickly doing this. Enemy spawner. And then the spawn point. Quickly make its child. Yep. Script. Oh wait, that's the wrong script. I've got. And then we're just going to add a spawn point to the list of spawn points. And then we're going to create a new folder. We're going to call it prefabs. And we're going to drag the enemy into it where you'll get a message saying and you want an original prefab if it comes up with that message. Yeah, so everything's good with enemy. We'll drag it into the enemy prefab thing. And then when we play our game, that should be everything perfect. Got enemies spawning every 5 seconds. Oh wait, why did it come out of play mode? Let's just quickly go back in. And as you can see, the enemies work quite very well together as a team surrounding me, but are quite dumb and fall off the side a lot as well. That's it.